The Toilet Emperor is undoubtedly a weapon of mass destruction in the Skibidi Wars universe, cause he's been shown to knock out multiple titans casually. But what if he attacked the Skibidi Multiverse next? Would he be able to destroy them all, or would the combined forces of our best fighters put an end to him for good? You might want to grab your snacks for this one, cause things are about to get wild. Let's start with this. The Emperor discovers there's a new universe out there, and instantly goes in to test his strength. But hold up, he can't just start throwing hands out of nowhere, cause that wouldn't be fun for anyone. So obviously the Alliance would have to be prepared and call in their best fighters as well. We've got the Metal Drill, the Rage Mode TV Titan, the Pencil Woman, Camera Titan, Rockstar Speaker, and of course, the Counter Titan. Obviously the clocks wouldn't be included here, as that's just gonna be overkill. You get what I mean. But hey, before we jump into that crazy all-out battle stuff, let's slow things down a bit, cause the Emperor still has to prove he's an actual threat, which is why we'd be having a 1v1 matchup with these guys first before the good stuff. Alright, the first matchup we've got here is the Metal Drill going up against the Emperor. Both of these guys have displayed extremely crazy physical strength, but the Emperor packs a bigger punch, meaning if the Metal Drill tries to throw hands with this monstrosity, he's getting bodied, no doubt. However, the Drill still has a lot of stuff, like his insane speed, drills, and transformation. Moving so fast he could take out the Abomination Titans with ease. His fighting skill would also give him the upper hand, as the Emperor isn't much of a fighter, just brute strength and insane durability works for him. I could go on to break down this fight even more, but I think the outcome would be pretty much the same every time. The Metal Drill doesn't have enough attack potency to deal any significant damage, and all the Emperor needs is a single critical shot, and it's pretty much GG. The Metal Drill was kinda easy, but how would he do against the Queen Pencil Woman? You see, this Titan is very unique. While others could do basic stuff, she takes things to the next level. She was able to fight alongside the TV Titan with the Rockstar and performed really well. She even took on the Counter Titan, which is no easy feat considering how that monster almost destroyed our favorite duo. Her fighting skills are pretty decent for someone who's not that good at close combat, so fighting the Emperor might still be a challenge. However, there's one crazy weapon in her arsenal which could give her a massive chance, and that's the Eraser Hand, which completely negates durability. With this, the Emperor would be forced to fight at long distance, which is her main fighting style. She even has a Rage Mode and can call in multiple Titans to keep the Toilet Emperor busy. She definitely has better chances than the Metal Drill, but knowing how reckless the Emperor fights, he's just gonna charge right in. He might suffer a few damages, but he'd still overpower and eventually take her out. The TV, camera, and speaker would be light work for this guy, no question there. So the counter's up next, and that's where everything changes. Firstly, every single weapon the Emperor uses would be copied, cause yeah, the counter likes those big guns. And if we add that together with every single weapon he's copied so far, well, that becomes a problem. He's got the Clock Sword and a bunch of other crazy stuff. The only shot the Emperor has at winning this is to completely destroy the counter, which wouldn't be easy, seeing as this guy is one of the Skibidi Multiverse's best fighters, and he's extremely agile, not to mention that insane durability and regeneration. The size difference would pose a problem to the Counter Titan here, and the destructive capabilities of the new Emperor are still unknown. But hey, this fight would turn out to be pretty close, and I'll let you decide who wins this. Alright, that was one intense warm-up for the Emperor, but it's definitely confirmed he's a massive threat even for the Skibidi Multiverse. So now let's see what happens if all Titans come together and assemble for battle. Like I said, the trio Titans would be light work, but that doesn't mean they wouldn't be useful in a team fight. The Speaker Titan, for example, not only has some good looks, but his strength is also insane. Aside from the battle armor speaker, there's no other speaker that even comes close. He has a lot of weapons that can be useful in this fight, like the guitar for stunning and the others. Although his durability isn't the best, he makes up for it with skill, and because of that, he'd be on support duty in this fight. Someone who's definitely gonna take the front lines is the Camera Titan. I mean, who else is gonna stop this monster's attacks? The Camera Titan's durability would be a huge asset here, as he's the only tank they've got. He has shields for all-round defense, with a crazy level of endurance and stamina. The Camera Titan also has a Rage Mode, just in case durability fails. He can still fight, and some crazy tech which could come in handy if things go south. The TV Titan is the daddy of the show, and his feats basically speak for themselves. He's got a massive sword, crazy energy reserves, and a huge kill count under his belt. Add that together with his rage mode, and he becomes a formidable fighter. It's only fair to put this guy on the front lines. Him together with the durable camera would perform really well. So with all these mentioned, could they really do it? Well, for this fight to be as interesting as possible, we would assume that all characters are at the peak of their strength and have everything that could aid them. This would mean that the counter Titan would be in prime shape, and the rest still got their rage mode, which would amp them all significantly. Okay, so the battle begins, and the metal drill wastes no time charging towards the Emperor with his drills. But we all know that's just light work for this guy. The TV and camera goes in to deal some real damage, but they are sent flying due to the Emperor's sheer strength. The Emperor, feeling really good right now, tries to attack the backline, but that's when he gets hit with a surprise attack, the Speaker Titan with his guitar from behind. And this actually stuns the Emperor, giving the camera Titan enough time to unleash his crazy energy blast. But knowing this monster, that wouldn't even tickle. Now things get interesting, and he whips out his energy blades and rushes towards the counter Titan. Wrong move. The counter brings out the same energy sword, and they both clash swords, throw hands a little, before the pencil decides to interrupt, because this time, he was going for the kill. She creates her illusions to buy them some time, while they both get to a safe distance. At this point, everyone's probably wondering how exactly they would break through the Emperor's defenses, but that's when the idea hits. The TV Titan goes in alone this time as a distraction, using his TV screens, because you know that works every time. And behind him, we could see the Titans charging up their core blast into a single spot, similar to what happened with Jimmy. And boom, impact. This damages the Toilet Emperor significantly, and that's when he decides he's had enough. No more playing games. He whips out his claws, and the TV is his first victim. Since we don't know exactly what this could do, let's just say it'd be able to put him out of commission. The rock star tries to use the same trick again, and he suffers the same fate. Seeing this, the pencil woman charges in with her Titans, trying to keep him busy while she activates her rage mode, looking for the perfect time to strike. But if damaging him wouldn't work, maybe they would be able to hold him down for the real damage dealer to do his thing. And that's why the camera, metal drill, and pencil woman hold him down, leaving enough room for the counter to land the finishing blow with his most powerful weapon. But before he could tap out, the Emperor unleashes an explosion to take everyone out with him. The metal drill and camera Titan wouldn't be able to make it, while the pencil woman and counter survive, barely due to their regeneration. In the end, it seems even the Skibidi Multiverse Titans would suffer great losses while fighting against the Toilet Emperor. But let me know in the comments how you think this fight could have played out and what other universe I should do next. But in the meantime, check out this video to see the biggest weaknesses of the Skibidi Wars Titans.